In this video, we'll show you how you can collect athlete demographics, medical history records, and have athletes or parents complete forms electronically through Sportswear Online at an individual school. First, we'll want to update drop-down menus throughout the athlete portal for parents and athletes to provide you accurate information. Go to your pick list and select the multi-level section first. Here you want to update things like alerts for athletes' medical alerts that they could have, the country in which they reside in, their grad class or expected year of graduation, insurance type that the athlete might have, medications that the athlete might be prescribed to or currently taking, the relationship between the athlete and the emergency contact provided, the sport in which the athlete plans on or plays in, and lastly, the state in which they reside in. Once you're done, you can click OK in the top right corner, and those choices will be available to you moving forward. The next spot we'll touch upon is the immunization dates that you can collect from parents and athletes. You'll want to go to your pick list tab and choose immunizations this time. You'll have 10 immunization types that you can collect dates for. Update those with the types of immunizations you need. Click Save, and now the athletes or parents will be able to provide you dates for that specific immunization. Next, we'll discuss editing history questions for your medical history record if you choose to collect it through Sportswear Online. You'll first start by going to your pick list tab and selecting the history questions option. From there, you'll be presented with default questions in which you can go in and edit or update and add new questions to fit your needs. Once you've completed this, go to OK and click that so those changes are saved. You'll then need to go to your institution tab under the admin option to update the medical history renewal date to reflect any changes that you've just made. Now we'll discuss updating some institution settings for the athlete parent portal. Go to your admin tab and choose institution. From there, in the top left, you'll see the school ID, which you want to edit or update, as this is used by athletes and parents to join your account. Also, enable athletes and parents to log in and allow the athlete to edit their ID if you collect school IDs. Then we'll update their password requirements, modifying the minimum length of the password, whether it requires a number, special characters, or mixed case letters. Lastly, we'll scroll down to the bottom left in the options box to find the medical history renewal date. You'll update this date with either today's date or a date in the past if you plan on collecting your medical history record through Sportswear Online. Once these changes are completed, we can now discuss adding forms for parents and athletes to complete through Sportswear Online. Scroll up and switch to the Attachments tab. In order for forms to work within Sportswear, they must first be created in fillable PDF format. Once you've completed that, you can click Add to add in your new forms. Choose your form from your desktop computer by finding it where you saved it. Once you've uploaded it into Sportswear Online, give it a title, select that it is a fillable PDF, and select Distribute a copy of this form to all active athletes and require them to complete and sign that. Once you're done, click OK, and that form will now be actively attached to all your athletes. Lastly, we'll touch on the Required tab. Here's where you can go in and mark certain fields within the athlete profile required and mandatory for parents and athletes to complete for you, so you get the bare minimum of information you need to have on file for each one of your athletes. Simply go through each line as it corresponds to a section in the athlete database and select whether you want to make that required or not. You also have the ability to mark your medical history questions required and force your athletes to answer all those as well. Once you've completed your selections, go up to your Save button, log out and log back in, and now your changes will be in place. You've now activated your athlete parent portal. We do suggest going in and testing it out from the perspective of the athlete or parent by creating a test athlete profile. If you need further assistance, please do not hesitate to give us a call.